Social media has placed us under a microscope of sorts, opening us up to criticism, applause, to some of our most personal things.
And that's maybe even more true of influencers who've really left the door wide open, invited people in to look and to comment. And the influencer that I specifically want to talk about today is Molly Bluestein. She's catching heat after an article in Architect Digest. They featured her and her rise on social media, her Substack that she's known as the accidental influencer, but she also has this Substack as well.
Yeah.
And they really focused in this on her interior design style. The New York Post, though, got a hold of the feature after the comments exploded, criticizing her and her statement that she hates mid-century pieces, for instance, but some commenters said that her furniture was, in fact, mid-century. They also criticized the magazine for the feature of what some called mediocre style. As the Post reported, one comment, quote, "It's her taste, and that's perfectly fine, but let's not pretend it's something revolutionary." So, look, this is what I wanted to get into for our hot take today, because I feel like we have become this society where we think it is so easy to post whatever we want to say about whatever we feel. Gossip has always existed, and I think it is part of human nature to gossip. Whether you like it or not, you probably are gossiping. Like, you're finding a way to do it. Any conversation that you have where you're whispering, you're gossiping. If you're talking about something that happened down the street, you're gossiping. We all do it because it connects us.
Right.
We're talking about the same thing that somehow finds that connection between us. But the difference now, I think, is that people can see something like that and then decide that their opinion matters. And I think that people forget that Molly can read all of those comments.
Completely forget that.
A conversation between me and you, not on camera, not right now, in private, is between me and you, right? As soon as you post it on the internet, everybody can see it, including the influencer. And I don't know what the end game, the end goal is if it's to be part of the community of communicating those feelings, to see if somebody else has the same thoughts, or what it is that drives someone to post something so negative. But I think it is like the death of our society. I think we are becoming very unkind people. And that's my hot take.
Right. No, I do think some people just like to fight. Some people like to criticize. It gives them fuel. It takes the pressure off of them looking at their own life. So it feels good to say negative things about other people. And I do feel like this is the world that we live in, where everything is public knowledge. And some people, to be honest, they're doing it to themselves. Like, they're putting all of their business out there. And you would have to expect, if you post something, especially personal, on social media, that people are going to weigh in and they're going to comment and they're going to talk about it. In this particular case, I mean, the apartment looked nice to me. It was normal furniture. It's not necessarily something that I would look at and say, like, oh yes, this definitely needs to be featured in this magazine, but it was fine.
So I think that, but people missed the point of it. I mean, they immediately jumped on it, like, how could you feature this when there were so many other people who have, like, you know, a different taste or more artsy vibe or whatever. And it's comparing it to somebody else that could have been. But the reason I think that they landed on her was because she does her whole Substack on outfits and interiors. So she tries to match outfits to specific interior design styles and tastes. So she has fun with these two things that she probably adores. And yet I just don't, like, it's just the hate that I just don't understand.
I know. If she loves her apartment, I love it too. And if you were just like reading it in a physical magazine, you would look at the apartment, maybe you like it, maybe you don't, and you would just flip the page and you would keep going. It wouldn't become this huge social media commentary that we've all become so accustomed to.
I just think that we all have to hit pause. I don't know if you feel strongly about something, I'm sure you could message her privately. Hey, can you explain this a little bit more to me? I don't quite get your design taste. But to do things so publicly all the time, to use it as a tool to vent your own personal opinions, I just think that we need to pause and say, what is my end goal here? Is it to ruin her day? Is it to make her feel bad about herself and what she's doing?
I say this all the time. I think that social media makes us so judgmental. And you don't even realize it because you're constantly looking and judging and rating images, and you don't even realize it half the time. You're so used to it.
It becomes a game.
All right. Well, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Didn't get around to thawing that chicken dinner. This sounds like right up my alley. Don't worry. We've got the perfect excuse to let someone else do the cooking tonight. Find out where you can grab a meal worth skipping the dishes for.
And next, we're trying a new game, making the rounds on social media. Just try not to laugh. No, really, that's how you win the game. Talk Pittsburgh is going to be right back.